Does lady want to come up here? Come. Hi. All right, now look at us in the mirror, in the phone. Are we good?
Welcome back to the Jay and Ciara Poker Show. Today we're going to be talking about something a little different.
We're not analyzing hands.
We're not analyzing a hand today. I figure like in the spirit of me just making you mad all day today, we will discuss what makes us mad at the poker table.
Okay.
Some would call it icks, if you will.
Poker icks.
Poker icks, in Ciara terms. So I've asked, I've came up with 3 things. I asked you to come up with 3 things that make you mad at the poker table.
I have 2 so far.
We'll come up with one more. We've got 10 seconds.
All right, don't shake your leg.
I'll shake whatever I want to shake. All right. Here we go. All right. I'm going to start this time because this is a topic near and dear to my heart.
Okay.
It has bugged me for my whole poker career.
Oh, I thought you were going to say I do it.
You do it. You do. You have done it, and we've talked about it in the past.
But I stopped. Did I stop?
But you did stop.
Okay.
So, it is berating new poker players at the table.
You hate that
Hate
so
it
much.
so bad when these supposedly good players get, sucked out on or whatever happens and a new player beats them and they just go on a tyrant against that guy. You've done it, self-admittedly. You've done it. What are you doing, Colin, with Queen 3? Oh, my God. Oh. Poker is a fun community game, and we need to get new blood in that game.
You are extremely loud right now. Like, you're like yelling.
Because I'm passionate. So, imagine you're a new guy sitting at a table. You don't know much about poker. And all people do is just yell at you the whole time because they think you're misplaying hands. Like, you're not going to come back and play. Therefore, that's money out of the game. So if poker ends up just being the same players passing money around the table all the time, we really have a fun game.
I got my 3rd ick, so I'm ready.
Do you agree or disagree?
I agree, and I did
Would you rank it as high as I have it?
You are so passionate about that.
Very
passionate.
passionate.
I got a 4th
Hate
ick.
It. Okay.
When do I get to go?
I
I
think
agree.
that's
That's bad. That's bad
thing to
that's
do.
bad etiquette.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. What's your first one? Start out hot. What's your biggest one?
Oh, God, there's so many. The
No,
more
give
I'm
me-
thinking about.
Give me the first one.
All right.
Funny, we had 2 a minute ago. Now we're up to like 7. Okay,
we're up
but
to
continue.
7. Okay. One of my poker icks is I don't want to say it's mansplaining, but correcting what play that was. For example, a long time ago, I hit trips, right? But I said, hey, I had a set. And the guy corrects me, but it was kind of belittling, and I was new to poker.
He wanted to let you know that he knew what he was talking about.
He knew the poker
and you
terminology.
didn't. Yeah.
And I'm like, I still won the hand, right? So it was just one of those like, okay, thanks.
Yeah. I'll kind of classify that with mine, like berating new players.
Yeah.
Like I get it's a little different, mansplaining
nerd.
it.
That's
but
why you have no girlfriend.
Like you were probably new at the time, didn't
Yeah.
know, and even still, professionals call
Learning.
it trips or set, whatever. It doesn't matter. And for him, he just wants to feel better.
He just had to dig it in there, and I don't even
it's actually
think
called trips.
he really wanted to poker school me,
buddy.
and I don't even think he was in the hand. So that's one of my poker icks. But I guess that kind of goes with another poker ick is trying to.
Whoa!
Okay, go.
Jeez, there. I
Our
thought we had
dog
a good
is-
rhythm going here.
Our dog is messing with this lighting. Really, she's
All right,
very
number
jealous.
2.
Okay.
Number 2, in a different vein, but again, player specific. It involves when these guys, they watch one GTO video. You know what GTO is? Game Theory Optimal?
Yes.
So they think they know probability and the book and blah, 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 blah. And then you have to hear about it the whole night. These guys, like, they want to critique everybody's play at the table, tell them how the book said they were supposed to do it, and Game Theory Optimal this, and blah, 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 blah. Bet size and blah, blah. shut up. Golly, just poker is fun, social. And then these guys, maybe kind of like what you're saying, they just want to make sure everybody knows they're the smartest guys at the table. And
which kind of goes with the ick that I was gonna, like, they try to educate you, and you're like, shut up.
Yeah, just
be quiet.
Oh, well, you should have raised 2x pot there instead of
stop it, nerd.
Gosh,
okay, just be quiet. All right. It's
so what would you say? Agree or disagree?
Highly agree.
Highly agree.
Because that's a. I guess that you took one of the icks too, because I'm like,
oh, you had that one. Yeah, just
ew, dude.
No need to. Because you're basically virtue signaling, like, I know, I've read all the books, I know everything, guys. You should have done both.
Quiet.
And then they lose their stack 10 minutes later. So
now
you can go.
Now I can go. You almost slapped me in the face. Next poker ick, I would say, kind of goes with that. The guy that sits at the table and is super serious. He's wearing his glasses, and it's almost like he's that professional player. Ew, this is 1-3 or 2-5.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not that serious.
I agree with that.
Stop it.
If you watch like the Triton or the big tournaments and stuff, that's all the table. Like, people are very serious.
We're at low stakes.
Like,
stop
have fun with it. Yeah. We don't need the glasses and stuff.
Ew, I hate that so much.
Be a fun social person. I think we've talked in the past too. You could use your fun, upbeat attitude and being a female at the table to your advantage. Like, talk to people, be social with them, be fun with them. You'll get more information and stuff like that. And you'll probably do some folds because you're like, come on, I'm this cute little thing. Yeah. And then, all right, I'll fold. Yeah. So use that to your advantage. But yeah, the super serious guys playing for $200 that don't want to give away any tells by the glasses and the hoodies and
they stare you down. Ew!
I forgot about those guys.
Be social. I mean, you don't have, if you're not a social person, that's okay. But be a nice person.
Be a nice person.
Like, I'm very social, and I have. I think I'm very socially intelligent. I get when you don't want to talk to me. I totally understand, and I'll leave you alone. But be nice. Stop. Just be nice, and then I'll get it. All right. Next one.
So my last one that I have prepared, you know who Phil Hellmuth is, right?
Yes.
So Phil Hellmuth, known for his antics at the poker table, but I would say he crosses the line. He crosses the line from time to time. I'm not going to say all the time, yes. And that is my third one. We give Phil Hellmuth a pass because he is... he is one of the greatest poker players, and we kind of just get used to it. Oh, that's Phil. But other poker players, take it. If you are getting personal with a player, calling them an idiot, and threatening them, whatever, that's crossing the line. That's not like you cannot control your emotions at the poker table. I think speech play in the hand is fine as long as you're not getting personal, attacking the other player. If you just want to be annoying within the hand and try to gain info or try to get the player to do X, Y, Z, whatever, I think that's fine. So,
and I think that takes a lot of practice.
I think it does too, right? Like he's accomplished at it. Granted, I haven't seen every second of Will Kassouf there is out there, but generally I would say he does not cross the line into getting personal with players. He will comment on their hands. He will I know you only got a key here.
Negreanu was a speech.
He to a different level. He does do it too because he's a nice, friendly guy, and he'll call out I put you on aces this hand. And then the guy does have aces, but Negreanu's bluffing, so the guy's got to fold. He's like, well, he's got to put me on aces. I got to fold. Yeah. He's got a better hand. So, that speech play is fine, but the videos I had pulled up was Hellmuth getting out of line, calling the guy an idiot, standing up, throwing his thing across the table, just out of line, just no use for it. That's my third one, just out of line, personal attacks. So.
I have so many more. Okay, let's go through them.
What, are you going to rapid fire me here?
Body odor.
Oh, okay. I thought that was like implied. Don't be stinky. If you have to tell people, don't be stinky.
Okay. Can I say another one? Another one is
I don't know if
actually
we have
not
time.
towards the poker player. It's actually towards like the really mean dealers. Some of them are just
That's a
really
good point.
rude.
I didn't even think about putting dealers on the list, but dealers can make the game one way or another, right? If dealing the cards fast and interacting with the players in a positive way, that could make the game fun and people want to stay and play. Not letting the players play their game. Ah!
Thanks, pup.
The pup.
Are we still recording? Now it's dark. Okay, she's
Oh, you pulled it out of the wall.
the 10 minutes. We don't give you attention. She's like, are we still recording?
Okay, yeah, we're still recording. So, an example of a bad dealer I saw when we went to Florida last time. I was playing like 5-10 PLO. And it was super friendly game at first. New dealer came in, and she was super like, I control this table. I'm the commander. Hey, sir, stop what you're doing. I got it. I can count the pot. Like, just real aggressive toward the players. And the players did, like, I was the new guy at the table, and you could tell these players play with each other all the time. So it's like kind of a friendly home game to them. But this dealer was not feeling the vibe of the table. And yeah, she kind of ruined the table. And to the Rube's credit, they pulled the dealer off the table. They pulled her off and got a new dealer there.
It's going to sound terrible.
Oh my God, we'll cut this. We can't get canceled our second week on YouTube.
The guy was having a good time and he was having fun, and I didn't think it was inappropriate at all. And I'm a woman, and she just was not having it and threatening to kick him out. And I was just, that was an
kick the dealer out?
No, kick the player out. To the point where he was being very social.
So a player was being fun with the player, and the dealer didn't like it.
The dealer didn't like it. I'm sorry. We need to start that again so I can explain it better.
Yeah, I thought you were saying the dealer was flirting with the player.
No, the player was being flirtatious with the.
Nobody had a problem with it, but the dealer
had a problem with it, and I didn't even see anything wrong with it. You know, if she was annoyed by it, I would say, hey, just leave me alone. But she was not having it and threatening to kick him out. And I did not like that. It just kind of ruins the action of the table until that dealer has to rotate out. Then it takes a little while for kind of that.
To the vibe to come back, right?
You know, if it's a good vibe at the table for it to come back. So, that's an ick.
I didn't even think it. That's a good one. And that does, I would say 95% of dealers I've dealt with are perfectly fine.
So great.
But you're right. There's 5% of really good dealers that make the game so much better, but there's probably 5% of really bad dealers that do detract from the game.
Yeah.
So go out to have fun. So.
Ooh, how long is this video? Another poker ick. One more, okay? And I think this is educational for
I was
people.
planning on making a list down the side of this, but now I feel like we're going to be running out of room.
So another one, especially when there's a big amount of money on the table and it's heads up, right? Everybody kind of quiets down, let those players play that hand out. You know, you kind of talk, and then when you see there's a big hand going on, everybody shows respect and is quiet, just like in golf, right? The ones that just don't shut up during these big hands and are very rude and disrespectful. I don't like that. I think that's.
Well, they talking to the players in the hand or just chit chatting in general?
Just chit chatting, but being very loud and vocal and annoying. And I think that's just maybe because alcohol takes over with newer players. But don't do that. That's rude. But anything else?
Yeah, I don't really have much problem with that.
Oh, okay.
Like if you're not perfectly distorting the hand, you're allowed to talk and you know,
but
that's fine.
Quiet it down. Just, you know.
All right, so that's the
icks.
Jay and Ciara poker. I don't think there's too many shockers except for don't be the GTO guy at the table. Be social with it. Put deodorant on.
And it's not that serious if you're at low stakes, okay? Just have a good time and learn, challenge yourself, and have fun with it once you start getting better and better, you know.
And one day we will start getting better and better. But it's just
We will
One day-
show our highlights
one
here
day
at the
we're getting
casino.
there.
We'll be in Tampa in 2 weeks, so we're gonna be in the poker room almost every day and just
Yeah.
highlighting it. So yeah, can't wait for that.
all right. That's it. Until next week, when we learn some more of Ciara's poker icks.